Welcome, guitar fans. This is Ricky Parish and the Blues Gypsies with another installment of our Blues You Can Use. We're out here again in sunny Southern California, my home, and I'm here with my guitar, Kitty. She purrs. Anyway, we're going to show you a little bit of blues today in G minor. All right. Again, we tuned down a half step, so you're down to about 439. So this is like an E flat if you're tuning. All right. Using a medium-sized pick. Has a little bit of flexibility to it, so you can get some control on it when you're doing the blues. The big thing is we're using our fingers. We use these fingers. I take the pick and I put it right in there like that, or I can take it like this. So I switch back and forth like this. Okay, because I can use my fingers to pick, which is just on the G string and the E string at the same time. I'm barring in the G on the 3rd fret across these 3 strings, and then I'm going to the 5th on the G string, and I'm bending. So that it goes into harmony. You can hear it go into harmony together. And it's playing off that minor pentatonic chord in the position number 2 of the G minor. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out and we're going to take the middle finger and the ring finger and we're going to place them on the 5th fret of the B string and take the ring finger to the 3rd finger and the 6th fret of the G string, and we're going to play them, and as we do, we're going to slide up to the 6th and the 7th. So what we're doing is we're sliding up, and then we go to a G major chord. And then we walk it up, index finger, middle finger, and ring finger on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th fret of the A string. And then we take the triad, we take the index finger, the middle finger, and the ring finger. We put the middle finger on the 5th fret of the A string, the index finger on the 4th fret of the D string, and the ring finger on the 5th fret of the D string, or G string. And we make that triad. That is our 5th chord. So again from here. And then we're going to do a little bit of soloing. What we're going to do is we're going to take the index finger and the ring finger, and we're going to go to that 3rd position in that pentatonic blues scale for G. And we're just going to ride up from the 6th and the 8th string, or 8th fret on the B string. And then we go to the 6th and the 8th on the E. So we hammer it on, and we bend it at the same time. And then I take my hand, and I'm going to use the palm of my hand, and I'm going to mute the strings down here where the pickups are on the guitar. All right? So, and I stop it right there just like that. Now we're going to do a trick where we take the pick, and we're going to double up on these 2 strings as we're using the ring finger at the 8th fret on the B and the E string, and we're going to bend them at the same time together. And that's kind of a little thing that I like to do in the blues. Playing them together in harmony like that and then sliding down. For me, the trick is I like to do a lot of slides and my hands kind of move up and down the fretboard, and I use my ring finger kind of like a slide. I use this part of my finger right here, okay? And I use that a lot in my style of blues playing, all right? So we're playing like that, and then what we do is we're taking that ring finger and making it like a slide. I'm going an octave higher at the 15th fret, and I'm just sliding down, because that's a G right here. And I'm sliding it down 12 octaves at the same time, or 12 frets at the same time for a whole octave. Okay? So, again from there. Now we do another thing. This is a trick that we do in the blues. It's called a double stop. And the reason it's called a double stop is because I'm using the index finger and the thumb. As you see, the pick is in my middle finger. I just switched it like that. All right? And then I come over to here, and I'm going to take the index finger and go to the E string, and the thumb and go to the G string. As I do that, I'm going to bend. I'm barring, again, all 3 strings across the 3rd fret, the G, the B, and the E, with my index finger. And I take my ring finger and I put it at the 5th fret on the G. And as I do that, I bend that G up so that it goes down. It goes up to the octave of G, because this is actually a C, so we're going to bend it up to a G. So it goes in. in harmony with that one. So it's going to go like this. Okay, you hear that? Just like that. And I take these two fingers and I'm bending and pulling like that. Okay, so the whole thing together from the beginning. And go to the 4 chord, so it's from the 1 on the G major, and then I go to form 2 bar chord and play that C. So that's basically what I'm doing in the blues. Is just now another trick that I do is I do this chord like this, and I use that as my form 2, or I mean my 4 chord. So I go from the major. I use that one instead of doing the C chord. I do it here. I'll play the same, it's a G, but I'm playing it down here. So, again, like that. Alright? So, till next time, keep on rocking, keep the blues alive.